doctors that performed my abortions didn't utter one word to me, which is a common occurrence. They walked in, performed the abortion, then walked out, and the support staff were just as cold and unfeeling. But believe me, they made sure to smile when they took my check. Planned Parenthood argues that they provide quality and necessary health care. Abortion is not health care. How could it be? Health care is supposed to save, not take lives. What abortion is a business. A heartless, barbaric business. As a frightened, unsure young woman enters the lobby of a Planned Parenthood, she is not seen as a person. She's a walking dollar sign. And what's worse, we know now, that dollar sign is doubled. Not only do they profit from the procedure, they add to their bankroll by selling the precious baby, organ by organ. Did you know they take ultrasounds but won't share it with the mothers? Do you know why? Because then they wouldn't be able to deny the humanity of the child, and the mother might change her mind. They are also guilty of not fully explaining the abortion procedure or providing any necessary follow-up care, physical or psychological. And forget about Planned Parenthood providing honest counsel and alternatives like referrals to a pregnancy resource center or adoption agency. One choice, and only one choice, is presented. They are proficient in assuring these women it's a simple procedure. And the line they're most famous for, it's just tissue. And let's not forget the other lie. There's no downtime. Everyone's back to normal in a few days. I'm here to tell you there is no normal after an abortion. There is self-loathing, a loss of self-worth, varying degrees of depression, and escapism, which can take many forms. Whether the path be obsessive behavior, negative attention seeking, or substance abuse. The damage just grows over time. In my case, I experienced it all, with the added tragedy of having a tubal ligation at the age of 30, a means to punish myself for the abortions because I didn't deserve to have a child after what I had done. And the devastation is not limited to the mother. There are fathers, parents, and friends who also suffer because they encouraged or in some cases forced the abortion through intimidation. Or they are heartbroken because they weren't told until it was too late. Spiritually speaking, abortion is unfortunately considered the unforgivable sin. It's easy to assume God could never love, let alone forgive someone who has had or encouraged an abortion. Because of that, people run away from him. The shame and remorse is immeasurable. Even if they continue to attend church, it can be a painful and difficult experience because they want to feel part of their community, but can't because of what they have done. And for many, the shame is so great, they hold their secret close, even during the sacrament of reconciliation. And folks, these people are not strangers. They're our neighbors, our co-workers, our friends, and fellow parishioners. The latest statistics from Students for Life show that approximately 1/3 of American women have had at least one abortion by the age of 45. 1/3. And for those women, as well as those complicit in the abortion decision, many are still suffering in silence. Which brings me to the other reason that I'm here. To assure those suffering in silence all is not lost. We have a merciful God who loves all of his children. Nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, is unforgivable in God's eyes if we go to him with humble and repentant hearts. We all need to share that message so their wounded souls can embrace his mercy and forgiveness and reach out for healing. Won't you join us in standing vigil at the site that not only takes the lives of innocent children, but also causes so much shame and regret? Your prayers can make a difference, and your presence can have an impact, not only a life-saving, but a soul-saving one. Thank you so much for listening, and thanks be to God.